Hello, this is Super Movie Media, and this is my review of Cirque du Freak, The Vampire's Assistant, starring John C. Reilly. The Vampire's Assistant is about a boy called Darren, and he's 16 years old, goes to school, normal life, but he has a bad friend, Steve, and one day they're just out of school, they find a leaflet that says Cirque du Freak, a freak show. And they decide to go. And then when they get there, Steve tells Darren that one of the performers is a vampire. And later after the show, Darren sees the door of the vampire and he has a pet, which is a spider. And Darren goes to see the spider and then steals it. Hears the vampires coming and he hides in the closet. When the vampires come in, they also come in with Steve, and Steve's asked to become a vampire. They reject Steve, saying he has bad blood, and then Darren makes escape for it. And then the next day, Darren takes the spider to school, and then the spider gets out of its cage and bites Steve. So Darren goes back to the vampire, and his name is Mr. Crepsley, and asks for an antidote for the cure as it is a deadly bite. And he says, fine, I'll give you the cure, but you must become my assistant. And then Darren says, okay. And he says, you also must become a vampire. And he says, I'll do it. So, after that, when Steve's cured, Darren fakes his death to get out of the real world. And then Steve becomes a vampanzee. And then it's war between the vampires and the vampanzee. My first opinion on the Vampire's Assistant was, oh my god, it's a British book produced by Americans, how are they going to change it? Because I knew that the Americans would change a lot of the main story parts, and they have, and that got me really annoyed. I don't know why Darren Shan, the writer, the author, decided to go with it, the Americans. I think it's because he thought, oh, it's a once in a lifetime thing, I better do it. Because it just didn't make sense. I knew that the Americans would twist it because it's them, isn't it? They've made it so bad. They've put stuff from the 12th book into this, and it's supposed to be the first 3 books. I have not seen anything from the 3rd book. Only the girl, and she's a freak. It just doesn't make sense. If they're going to make another film, how is this going to work out? It is just so confusing. So it's the bad thing about this film there, it's so twisted. So if you're a fan of the book, you won't be very pleased. Because I do read the books, and I've read every single one, and I can tell the difference, but it's just really annoying. So it's the overview of the book from that. The casting for this film was very exceptional. I didn't mind John C. Reilly playing Mr. Crepsley, he was quite good. Darren, the person who played Darren was quite good. Chris Mangolios. Josh Hutcherson I didn't really like, as he was the person, the bad boy kind of thing, but that bit didn't make sense with him doing that because he doesn't seem the kind of person to do that. The casting for the vampanzee was pretty good. They were kind of evil. Desmond Tiny I didn't mind. The casting was exceptional, yes, there's no complaints about that. Yeah, I like William Dafoe in it. They made him look like an idiot. He looks like a retard in it. He just looks like one of those poshed up weirdos, but I don't know what they did to him. They gave him a crappy moustache and made him look like he's smiling all the time. And what accent is that? Why did he do that? I don't know. But there was good casting for the movie. I like the action and fighting scenes in this film. There was quite a bit of fighting scenes. The only thing I didn't like about the vampanzee, just to say this quick, was in the books they're purple, and in this they're basically normal, but they look like tramps. Okay, what is with this? They have changed so much things. It's made me so annoyed that they've made a good, really amazing book into something that's going to be bad. Now people will look at this film before they read the book. They'll go watch this film and then they'll say, oh, I might read the book if it's good. They'll look at it and they go, oh my god, I don't want to read the book, it'll be complicated. Just, that's the thing, it's gonna annoy me. People are thinking, oh, I want to read the book after I've seen this film, and then they're saying that's rubbish. It's not. But it has got a lot of good fight scenes in it. Darren really didn't fight, he only did like 5 minutes. But Mr. Crepsley, he had a quite good fights. They have added some fight scenes in that wasn't actually in the book, which I didn't mind because, well, everybody wants a fight scene in a movie. Yeah, they did keep main parts in the book, but they have took out quite a few characters. The humour added into this movie was quite good. I like the humour. It's mainly Darren running into stuff or doing stuff, and I did like the storyline. I don't know why they made like the person Darren likes white, because in the book she has dark coloured skin, and in the book she has a different name. So in this she's called Rebecca. So why have they done this? They've changed that. And in the books, for the American version, why are they calling it the Cirque du Freak series? It's called the Saga of Darren Shan. I mean, I'm looking at my books at home, the proper ones that were released first, and it says the Saga of Darren Shan, the Cirque du Freak series. That's so stupid. But people have been asking me, do you think they're going to make the rest? And I said, well, it depends, because they haven't included some characters like RV in it, and Tommy and Alan, which are Darren's friends in the book. It's just really confusing me if they're going to make more, because it won't fit, if you know what I mean. But they might add it in if they're going to make a next film, but it still might not make sense. So they should be careful on what they do, the producers. But they might, if they do it, they will try to make it fit. Overall, I give The Vampire's Assistant 3.5 stars, which means it's just above average, and I just think you should go check it out if you're a fan of the book. But you won't be too pleased if you haven't read the books. Just read the books and go watch the film, or don't read the books and just watch the film. But just do what you want to do. I mean, you could just watch it online, anywhere, any place. But it's quite a good film if you haven't read the books, you might not understand parts of it. Just to let you know. Thanks for watching Super Movie Media. Check out some more movie trailers and movie reviews coming soon. Check out Saw movie review coming on November 1st, 2009.